Hi, it's Meredith. It is Sunday, March 20th, 2016. It's Palm Sunday today, and tomorrow I'll be 43 weeks post-op VSG surgery that I had on May 25th, 2015. My height weight was 370. Oh, I'm 5'4". I keep forgetting to say my height. My surgery weight was 310, and the last time I weighed in was March 1st. I was 168.6. That's a 123.4 pound loss since surgery and 183.4 pounds overall. So, yeah, just wonderful success weight loss wise with the surgery. It's been very good. I'll weigh in again on April 1st and have a new number for you. So I'm on spring break. Woohoo! I'm excited. I don't have to teach again until March 29th. So, yeah. Okay. I don't have anything specific to report except random happenings from this week. Monday was a tough day. Not all day. It was a good day until I went and had some coffee with some friends, and they were asking for what we needed prayer for, and I just was honest and open and vulnerable about how I've been struggling with loneliness, and they took it the wrong way. They thought I was blaming them, and they felt really offended. That caused me to get a lot of anxiety. I went to my night school job and turned off all the lights and hid under the desk and cried. I also reached out to people to pray for me, and that was a really good thing. And so the night ended okay because I also chose to eat an abundance of calories. I ate to the point where I was overly stuffed. I felt a lot of physical pain. And then I felt frustration for two reasons. Because one, overeating food just does not do the same thing that it used to do for me. And it doesn't numb me anymore because I can't eat in the same quantities. And two, I was mad at myself for turning to food again and overeating. So, but I didn't beat myself up for it the next day. You know, I went to the Lord and asked for forgiveness, and I think that's huge. So, yeah, it was a rough Monday evening, and struggled again with just thoughts of not wanting to live, like just wishing that I would go. I had such anxiety in that moment, and then just also frustration with myself for overeating and things like that. But then the next day, to not heap guilt on myself or even try to like fix it by eating fewer calories or whatever, like it was just, it ended up turning into a good thing, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Also, I didn't get a chance to talk to that guy last Sunday. I had a bout of dumping syndrome Sunday afternoon that was awful and just kept me home the rest of the afternoon and evening. Like, it, terrible. I don't even know what caused it because I ate things that I have eaten before and not given me problems. So, and I also just prayed that if it wasn't God's will for me to be with this guy, that he would take away all the desires that I had been feeling for him lately. And yeah, those disappeared instantaneously. So I just am all over the place, roller coaster girl. So if at any time you want to get off the ride, just stop watching my channel. If you're having fun though, you never know with Meredith. It's gonna be different from one moment to the next. Went to my first therapy appointment on Wednesday, and that was hard. But I think it's going to end up being a good thing. I have nothing to report from that because it was just an evaluation, and so yeah, everything I told him I've kind of already shared here. So it was good but hard. And non-scale victories. One was that I was in my classroom with my fifth graders. We were doing the science experiment. So I was, they were all around their tables working their science experiment, and I was walking around the room, like asking questions and things like that. And the secretary came in looking for me, and she asked one of the students, where's your teacher? And they said, well, she's over there. And she comes up to me and she's like, oh my gosh, you're so tiny. I thought you were one of the kids. And that made my whole day. That was awesome. And then later, I was walking down the hall, taking my kids to lunch. And I was like, I looked down and I watched my legs moving. I was wearing some pretty tight jeans. And I was like, my thighs aren't rubbing together. I can't remember the last time. That's awesome. So there's a couple of non-scale victories. Life just keeps moving forward. Be praying for my family. That's all I'm going to say. There's some rough things that are happening. So, it just makes me sad. But I'm still hopeful for reconciliation and for God to be glorified and good things to come out of that. Just, there's a lot of unnecessary hurt and hatred going on, and hate to see that with the people that you love, And let's see, I just have plans for hiking and heading into Salt Lake on Friday for a massage, and gonna try not to work out too much now that I have an open schedule, because I remember when that happened in January how miserable I was. And if I do decide to work out more, I need to eat more. I've learned that too. So but it's just that mind game that's but if I don't eat as much and I've exercised more, then I will lose more weight. But I have seen firsthand that does not work on my body. If I don't eat enough to match the amount of exercise that I'm doing, I stop losing altogether. And sometimes I even gain. So, anyway, enough with my ramblings. This video was all over the place. You're welcome. And, next Sunday is Resurrection Sunday. He is risen. I will see you guys later. Bye.